So, I don't have much of an intro for this one, so I'll just come right out of the gate and say it. Something is really off in Halloween Town. And I'm not saying that because one of its citizens has a literal torture chamber that he has ready to go at all times.
What are you going to do? I'm going to do the best I can.
Which is quite the conundrum because at first glance, you wouldn't think that anything is really wrong with the town itself. It comes across as another moment for Tim Burton to flex his creative muscles and gives us a great intro into the character of Jack Skellington through the opening song. Just for the record, I would love to do an essay at some point about Jack, so if anyone watching this is interested in that, please let me know down below. And when we see him begin to interact with the townsfolk, it comes across as a bit of celebrity worship after a big performance. The type of thing that wouldn't be too out of place at a concert or a convention. Although, why they have this form of celebrity worship towards him is understandable, since Jack is an all-around good guy, he cares about his community, and he is a true showman at heart. So the populace flooding towards him like one of every animal towards Noah, as This Is Halloween concludes, doesn't seem too much out of place. In fact, it's not until the next day where the mayor comes a-knockin' where things begin to seem a bit off. So, let's unpack this real quick, shall we?
Jack, I've got the plans for next Halloween. I need to go over them with you so we can get started.
My guy, it is November 1st, and you just saw Jack last night. I doubt it's been more than 12 hours, so maybe let the guy rest.
Jack, please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself. Jack, answer me!
But it's not like the mayor doesn't have a point about wanting to get things moving again. It's not like they've got a whole year before next Halloween, am I right? And after learning that Jack isn't there, and hasn't been back all night, from the band that is just loitering outside his house? Okay. The entire town goes into a panic to try and find our lovable Pumpkin King, who's apparently going through a bit of an acid trip.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is in the air.
And based on how quickly not only the town's official crumbled under the pressure without Jack, in addition to the rest of the townsfolk, I think it's safe to assume that everyone in Halloween Town, with the exception of a few, are total NPCs. Celebrity worship is one thing, but if your entire town just grinds to a halt and everyone gives up like Tom and Jerry on the train tracks, then your NPCs waiting for the player, in this case, Jack, to log back in and continue their journey. The mayor especially, since he legit has 2 settings built in that will change whenever necessary. So he's basically a GTA NPC.
Motherfucker.
Asshole!
Hey, fuck you, bitch.
You are dead meat! I want to apologize.
But seriously though, rewatch the film with this idea in mind and pay attention to how everyone reacts to or around Jack. When he's gone, they have no spirit. But when he's around, it's like something out of They Live. When he introduces them to Christmas, they're just as curious as he is about the subject, and much like him when first experiencing it, they don't fully grasp the concept. When Jack takes the black pill and realizes that he can't take off with the fog Sally conjured, everyone does the same. But when he takes the white pill and realizes that Zero can shine the way like Rudolph, the spirits of the townsfolk now soar like Jack across the sky. The only time the populace seems to break from their programming is when Santa gives them snow, and they begin to understand the Christmas cheer like how Jack did when he fell through that tree. Which is a nice sight to see and always makes me smile. Granted, they had to traumatize a few kids and nearly killed Santa in order to get there. You know what they say, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Ugh, I feel bad after that joke. However, you could make the argument that they're ignoring their programming when singing This Is Halloween, as each of them appears to enjoy their individuality within the group, at least until Jack shows up and gives them a real show. But beyond that, they're total NPCs and will simply go along with whatever Jack feels or wants. And when he's not around, they completely devolve, unless they know where he's at and will simply pace outside his location like Sims awaiting instruction. Anyways, this was just a little something that came to mind this past Halloween season, and I surely hope you viewers enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe for more content as well. With that being said, Godspeed, and I hope to see each of you in the next installment.